So why have I done this? Why have I started off our program and our first session by going through this series of things and talking about these things that aren't as proven as you maybe thought they were? It's really very simple. I want you to try your best to view the information that follows from here on out with new eyes. I don't want you to view it through this information that you've already digested, most of which was probably completely incorrect. This is a very different program than anything that you have ever been exposed to before. And it's because it follows on so much research. It's the only research-driven program on this subject that I'm aware of. You've had a lot of stuff put into your head that isn't true. And just the way we work from sort of a standard psychological progression in our minds, we're always judging new information based on the information that we've already accumulated in the past. And so our mind is always looking at things and it's always saying, well, how does that fit with this other thing that I learned not long ago or a long time ago, whatever. Our memories are revisionist. They're cumulative. And this is going to get you into huge trouble as we go through these sessions if you can't put what you've learned about these subjects aside. So I really need you to do that. And I really had to take a little bit of time to go through and to say, hey, listen, these are some of the greatest hits. These are the things that you've most likely run across. And sometimes I recognize that it's just a general statement that science supports. Well, these are the things that they're talking about when they say science supports law of attraction or whatever. What's interesting is that there are gems in that research. And what we're going to be talking about are those gems. So Bob and Brenda's work, clearly there's something there, right? Now, it's not generalized to, if you're a man and you intend more zeros than ones in their experimental apparatus, it doesn't really look like it's going to work out very well, does it? So what's the difference, right? And that's what you really have to drill down into. I've done all of that work for you. I've done all of that hard work for you. It's the reason I had to talk to Larry Dawsey. It's the reason I had to talk to Bob and Brenda Dunn. Because it's not that the ideas that are being advocated out there are completely invalid from a research standpoint. It's just that nobody else that I know of has taken the time to actually figure out, for the things that do seem to suggest that there is mind-matter interaction at work in some way, what might be important to that. I need you to just set that aside. I need you to set their arguments aside. I need you to set all of that information aside. I need you to view this as much as you possibly can through new eyes. Because when we start talking about the model, I really just need you to come at it from a very fresh perspective and to put all of the stuff that you think you've learned, that you think you know about this aside, because unless you've done what I've done, unless you've gone through, unless you've really given it a good hard look at the science, in all likelihood, what you've been told up to this point is invalid and incorrect.